Get ready, sports fans, because the Roger Report is dropping the hottest sports news to kick off your week. We've got Charlotte FC on the verge of MLS history against Lionel Messi's Inter Miami. They're on an incredible 8-game winning streak and have a shot at MLS history against the legendary Messi and his Inter Miami squad, who are fighting for playoff positioning. This is huge. But is Messi even going to play? We've got confirmation from Inter Miami's own Javier Mascherano that Lionel Messi will be in action this weekend, trained with the team, and is ready to go against Charlotte FC. Get ready for the GOAT on the pitch. And speaking of going head-to-head, Charlotte FC's own Wilfried Zaha has sent a fiery message to Lionel Messi himself. He's ready to treat the GOAT like any other rival, fixated on Charlotte's 9th win. This is the kind of energy we love to see. And the result, history was made. Charlotte FC MUTES Messi and Inter Miami to make history with a massive win, tying the MLS post-shootout era record for longest winning streak. We've got all the details on how Idan Toklomati, Kristijan Kahlina, and the whole Charlotte FC squad pulled off this incredible feat. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. And hey, if you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Charlotte FC on the brink of history, as Messi's Miami faces shocking reality. Saturday in Charlotte was set to be a night for the record books, with Bank of America Stadium sold out and 35,000 fans creating an atmosphere like a final. Charlotte, the Crown, entered the match on an unbelievable run of 8 consecutive wins, standing on the precipice of matching an MLS record with a 9th. Their opponents? Inter Miami, led by the one and only Lionel Messi, desperately needing points in the playoff chase. Just months prior, in July, Charlotte FC was struggling in 10th place in the Eastern Conference, but a remarkable turnaround saw them climb to 3rd, with this match potentially becoming the most significant moment in their young MLS existence. Since July 12th, they hadn't lost, stringing together 8 victories. Another win, especially against Messi and Inter Miami, would put them in the history books alongside the 2018 Seattle Sounders for the longest winning streak of the modern MLS era. A victory would also all but guarantee Charlotte a playoff berth for the 3rd straight year, a feat few could have imagined earlier in the season. Key players like midfielder Pep Biel, now healthy, have been instrumental with 10 goals and 12 assists, supported by the attacking prowess of Idan Toklomati and Wilfried Zaha. What began as a season of survival had transformed into a genuine pursuit of postseason relevance. However, Inter Miami presented a formidable challenge. Despite their current 6th place standing, they had games in hand and were still very much in the playoff mix, even with the pressure mounting after a Leagues Cup final loss. While the absence of Luis Suarez was a blow, the team still boasted significant talent, with Messi himself chasing the Golden Boot with 19 goals and Tadeo Allende and Talasco Segovia contributing 7 goals each. Historically, Miami held an edge, winning 4 of the 8 previous meetings to Charlotte's 2, with 2 draws. Their last encounter was a narrow 1-0 victory for Miami. Yet, Charlotte had their own significant memory, a 1-0 win over Miami in 2023 that clinched their first-ever playoff spot, adding an emotional layer to this highly anticipated clash. This match was more than just a game. It was a potential turning point for Charlotte FC. But could they overcome the legacy of Messi and Inter Miami? We'll reveal the dramatic conclusion next. Messi is in. Inter Miami's Javier Mascherano confirms Lionel Messi will be available for action against Charlotte FC this weekend. Following the international break, MLS action is back, and Inter Miami received a massive boost with the confirmation that their superstar, Lionel Messi, is fully fit and ready to play against Charlotte FC. Head coach Javier Mascherano made the announcement Friday, stating that Messi trained with the first team upon his return from World Cup qualification duties with Argentina, signaling his availability for the crucial league match. This news is a significant development for Inter Miami as they continue their push for a playoff spot. Messi's presence on the field is always a game-changer, and his participation against a red-hot Charlotte FC squad is eagerly anticipated by fans and analysts alike. With Messi confirmed to play, the stage is set for an epic showdown. But what message is Charlotte FC sending before the big game? Find out next. Wilfried Zaha sends a fiery message to Lionel Messi before their Inter-Miami clash. Charlotte FC winger Wilfried Zaha is ready to put his admiration for Lionel Messi aside when they face off, declaring his sole focus is on securing Charlotte's 9th consecutive win. Zaha, now a key player for Charlotte FC in MLS, acknowledged Messi as the GOAT, but emphasized that on the pitch, all pleasantries are out the window. Speaking to the media ahead of the highly anticipated match, Zaha stated, "We know what we want, so I feel like I'm just fixated on what we do on the day. As much as I appreciate Messi, he's the GOAT, do you get what I mean? It's Ronaldo and Messi. As soon as I'm playing against you, I couldn't care less about all of that stuff. I know what we want to do, and we're trying to get the 9th win, so that's all I'm fixated on." This bold declaration from Zaha sets a defiant tone for Charlotte FC, who are currently riding an incredible 8-game winning streak. They are aiming to extend that run to 9 against an Inter-Miami side that, despite having Messi, has shown vulnerabilities, particularly in defense and with the absence of Luis Suarez. Zaha's fiery words set the stage, but how did the game actually unfold? Did Charlotte FC's streak continue against Messi's Inter-Miami? Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion. Charlotte FC makes history, shutting out Messi and Inter-Miami 3-0 to tie MLS winning streak record. A historic night unfolded at Bank of America Stadium as Charlotte FC delivered a commanding 3-0 victory over Lionel Messi and Inter-Miami CF, securing their 9th consecutive win and tying the MLS post-shootout era record. Forward Idan Toklomati was the star of the show, netting a hat trick, while goalkeeper Kristijan Kahlina delivered an outstanding clean sheet performance. The match took a dramatic turn midway through the first half when Lionel Messi earned a penalty for Inter-Miami. After a VAR review, Messi stepped up to take the spot kick, attempting a panenka, but Charlotte FC's goalkeeper Kristijan Kahlina brilliantly saved the audacious chip, denying the superstar and preserving the clean sheet. This pivotal moment seemed to shift the momentum entirely. Charlotte FC capitalized on the saved penalty, scoring just 2 minutes later through Toklomati. The Crown continued their dominance into the second half, with Toklomati adding another goal in the 47th minute, assisted by Wilfried Zaha and Brandt Bronico. The Charlotte defense, anchored by Kahlina, held firm against Inter-Miami's attacks. Toklomati completed his man-of-the-match performance by converting a penalty earned by Zaha, securing his hat trick and the emphatic 3-0 win. With this victory, Charlotte FC has outscored opponents 17-4 during their 9-game winning streak, solidifying their third-place position in the Eastern Conference and moving them to the brink of clinching a playoff spot. This marks Messi's second appearance at Bank of America Stadium, where Inter-Miami has now been shut out in both matches. The Crown now aims to set a new record with a 10th consecutive win on the road against New York City FC. What an incredible night of football. Charlotte FC etching their name in the history books. But what's next on the horizon for these teams? We'll recap all the action and give you the full download in our outro. What an incredible week of sports action. Charlotte FC made history with a stunning 3-0 win over Lionel Messi's Inter-Miami, tying the MLS record for consecutive wins. Lionel Messi was confirmed to play, Wilfried Zaha sent a fiery message to the legend, and Charlotte FC delivered a performance for the ages with a hat trick from Idan Toklomati and a massive save from Kristijan Kahlina. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your sports news, ring that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.